why the Jews are bad? What's wrong with them? Be honest, all of you Muslims, you love to live in Israel, not to live in the Palestinian Islamic territory. What you Muslims you do to your country, if you have one? Like, what do you do usually? What do you do? Saudi Arabia, after having incredible amount of money from oil for more than 80 years, until now they don't have a sewage. Until now, more than 80 to 90% of the population do not know how to write, how to read. Saudi Arabia became the most popular country of AIDS. This is what the money did to you. While other nations, they are building and reaching the moon, you Muslims are marrying more women and bringing more maids from Indonesia to rape them in Saudi Arabia. 1,200 servant maid from Indonesia, they got disappear in Saudi Arabia in 1 year, and they got killed. 1,200. And they say to you, Islam is the best religion and it's a way of life. Do you see how good the way of life is? You do not know that? Search. Prophet Google is there. Even the government of Indonesia forbid Indonesian women to work again in Saudi Arabia because of that. And look what they do. Those poor Indonesians, regardless of who they are Muslims, they are Christians, they are Buddhists. I mean, people are human. They want to live. They are poor people. You know, nothing wrong with work. You know, people, they want to support their family, so they, you know, you work as a maid only because you cannot find different job. That's when you are very poor. So they bring him over to Saudi Arabia. Right away when you go there, they take the passport from you and they hide it. That's it. You became their prisoner. And you are a female. You cannot even go on the street alone. You cannot even call anyone. You cannot talk to anyone. You cannot meet anyone. Nobody can visit you. And then they start raping you one by one. All the male in the household, the father, even the grandfather, even the neighbors, any friends of the owner of the house, you bring them. I have a slave, I have a slave, I have a servant, because in Islam it is halal. And then this woman, she get a breath that she have a baby now. She will have a baby soon. So what do we do? We want to get rid of her. So what they do, they take her and they kill her and they throw her in the middle of the nowhere in the desert. Saudi Arabia is more than 1 million kilometers, which means if they dump you in the desert, you will be lucky to be found as bones after 20 years, if they found you. And they make a report that our maid, she ran away. She stole our jewelries and she ran away. She stole our jewelries and she ran away. And who is going to believe who? The master or the poor Indonesian women? They will believe the Saudi, because they knew the game. Have you ever heard of 1,200 murder? The police could not find one case. And who is the one who did the crime? It's impossible. So when you see what happened to Jamal Khashoggi, right? This guy is not a maid. Do you remember Jamal Khashoggi? Is he a maid? He is not. He's famous. He worked in Washington Post. He is an ex-terrorist. He's an assistant of the prince. He was in the Saudi intelligence. He worked in the Saudi embassy. I mean, this guy is all over the place. Even this guy, he went to the embassy, they cut him pieces, they made him shish kebab. Until now, they cannot find his body. This is why I say anyone who go and work in Saudi Arabia, you are seeking your death, because they can accuse you of anything anytime they want. The Indonesian we are crying for, they are Muslims too. Those maids, most of them, they are Muslims. Maybe 95% of those women who get killed are Muslims, because Indonesia is a majority Muslim country. So we are talking about victims who themselves they are Muslims, or the majority of them. The Saudi are not Islam. Why?